Hello guys and welcome back. We are going to be doing a couple tips and tricks for Bee Swarm Simulator to get you past early game. We're going to be going through the early game guide. Trust me, I've had a lot of fun going through early game, and I've done early game on probably about 3 different accounts over the span of about 3 years. So, if you guys ever want to skip to any part in this video, if you want to skip to the regular shop, the shop right in front of me, then go to this time point. If you want to skip to the 10B shop, go to this time point. If you want to skip to the 25B shop, go to this timestamp. Okay, so let's get started. Alrighty, so let's start off with what you do before. Go spawn in, you'll claim your hive. And the first thing you're going to want to go ahead and do is you want to hatch your basic egg. I'll go ahead and buy a basic egg. You're going to walk up to your hive, open up your inventory, which is this egg, and go ahead and hatch it. This will be your basic bee. If you don't get a basic bee, that's fine. With this basic bee, then you go over here. Sun bear won't be here, maybe, I don't know. So we're not going to do any quest bears. And you're going to get a couple black bear quests. Do about 3 black bear quests. The first one should be here. Collect that much pollen, and when your backpack fills up, right here, as you can see, I have 9 million capacity. You should have 250. Come over to your hive, and your bee will convert your honey. And once you do about 5 black bear quests, the quests should start being hard. So once you come over to here, you're going to go ahead, and buy the rake. You should have enough, and then once you buy the rake, this should make you faster with your collecting your pollen. Okay, now that we got that settled, you're going to want to go start doing mother bear quests. With a couple of those done, you're going to get as many mother bear quests done as possible. This will get you a couple treats, and it's just good to get them done. And keep going and doing black bear quests. Next thing you're really gonna want to buy is the backpack. It costs 5,500. It's gonna be a very big purchase, but you should be able to make it after a little bit of time. Alrighty, now that you have that, you have 1 bee, the rake, in the backpack. You're starting to get things going. So you're gonna want to go ahead and buy a couple basic eggs. Mine cost 10 million, but don't fret, they're not gonna cost 10 million. The first one should cost 1,000. You're gonna want to buy about 4 bees. With those 4 bees, you should be able to start doing black bear quests that are like start gathering in the spider field, which is up here in the 5B zone, which you need 5 bees to access. Now, royal jellies. Microconverter. For royal jellies, what you're going to want to do is you're going to go ahead and come up here. You're going to want to do this simple parkour to get that one up there. I've already claimed it. For your next royal jelly, you're going to come into here. Is there a royal jelly in here? No, there's not. Okay.
Okay, so editor, note here. There is a royal jelly. You have to go up here, and it's right here. It's faced out because I already collected it, so go and grab that. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the video. Let me get back to it.
This isn't a royal jelly, but it's an honorable mention. You're going to go ahead and get this right here. And then, I'm just using this to help me move around. You're going to want to go ahead, once you get 10 bees, you're going to want to go ahead and jump down and catch this jelly.
Okay, the editor back here again. So, it's pretty hard to fall down from up there and land in there. So here's just a tiny bit of tip. So if you just go around here, go right in here, and then just go ahead and go up here. Congrats, you got it without having to do all that. So just saved you a ton of time there. Back to the video.
Shouldn't be able to catch it. Then do this simple parkour for this jelly. And then just walk around the map and get some royal jellies. You can also get royal jellies from here, these leaves, I think, but You just want to royal jelly your bees. What royal jelly bees is basic bees are alright, but they're not the best. So, you're going to want to go for a different bee. So, in here, and after you get a couple bees, you're going to want to save up for the magnet, 5,500 honey. Once you're done getting that, you're going to go ahead and get some more bees. Now, at this point in the game, you should have some black bear, and you're just going to have a mix of buying basic eggs and getting eggs from quests like black bear and the basic egg. And at this point in the game, you should have about 10 eggs. 10 bees. That is really good, guys. And you're starting to move up. But then this is when you're going to start getting brown bear quests. They don't really matter as much, but I am still very far behind on black bear quests, so I really can't be talking, but he should give you some royal jellies, and it's a really nice way to get some free royal jellies and loot. Okay, now, once you have 10 bees, you're going to save up by this and buy this. It's going to be expensive, but it shouldn't be too hard. And then you're going to want to buy this, and you're going to want to buy, just buy the boots. You don't need anything else. Good job. You have now made it past the first stage of the game. You're still in early game, but you have finished the basic shop. If you have made it this far yet, or just following this tutorial, I will go ahead and give you a round of applause. It's hard getting into a new game like Bee Swarm, especially considering how much grinding. But keep going, and eventually you will be as good, if not better, than me. Okay, so you've now made it up to the 10 bee shop. Let's see what you can go ahead and get first. So when you're coming into this shop, you should go ahead and first buy this. It is a must-have, and you really are going to want to have this. It's a good start to getting into the game, and it's just a nice little cheap thing. Then you're going to next want to buy the Super Scooper. The Super Scooper, this is a nice little combo. And with that, you should be getting a couple bees. Always remember, during this time, you should be getting a couple bees, getting a couple items, getting a couple bees, and getting a couple items. So, after this, you're going to want to go ahead and buy the compressor. The compressor is really, really good. It gives you 50,000 capacity. That's insane. And it will help you complete a lot more quests a little bit easier. And it should add that little spin onto doing quests that make them easier. Now, the barrel, you don't really want to buy this. I didn't buy it. You can, but I didn't. Now, it says I have bought all of these, but I didn't at the time. I've had to buy them to do quests and stuff. But then after this, you want to skip the pulsar and go to the electromagnet, buying this. So now you should have the electromagnet and the compressor. Next, you're going to have the compressor. You're going to skip to the Porta Hive, 1.25 million. You have now bought your first $1 million item. I would like to give you a congrats. That is a really good job. You are going to next, what you're going to want to do is you're going to use your newfound money to buy the Honey Dipper. This is going to be a very expensive purchase, but now you have both of these honey gear. That's nice. And then, you're going to buy the parachute. You're starting to take over. You're doing really good. You're almost done this shop. Then, skip the propeller hat. It's alright. And then, you're going to buy the Hasty Guard and the Looker Guard. And if you want to, you can buy this if you have a couple left over. But mainly, you're not going to want to buy that. Good job. Now, for the bonus, what you're going to want to buy next, you're going to go ahead, when you're using your royal jellies, you should discover 4 types of blue bees. You should be able to come in here. And your first purchase in the red or blue shop should be the bubble wand. It completely outclasses the scythe, and you're gonna want to have this to make it farther into the game. So with the bubble wand, then you should have a bubble wand in that regular hive. Then you're gonna want to come over here, and you're gonna buy the red backpack. Not only because it's just better and it kind of balances out the way you look, it balances out the way you look. So you're gonna buy the red porter hive. How you're gonna want to go ahead and get these is we do puff shrooms will spawn on the map every 15th and 45th minute of an hour. So make sure you set a timer for like 10:15, and then go around the map and find the puff shroom and pop them, and you have a chance to get wax. And the red extracts, you can craft them in the blender. Kind of straightforward, but then you will have the red backpack. Good job, you guys. You're making headway in the game. You're starting to look good. I'd like to say, you guys have made it a far amount of time into this game. You have done a lot of things, and this is really good, and you should keep going. I believe in you guys. Alrighty, at this point in the game, you are ready. You are ready. Let's do this. You guys can do this. I believe in you guys. So, you have the blue wand. You should have the blue wand and the red backpack. And you should be coming over here to buy the basic sprinkler. We're starting that off. It may seem like, why did I buy the 12 million? It's not really a necessity. You don't need it, but it is nice to have. So, next you're going to come over here. Once you have that, you're starting to look nice. You're going to want to go ahead and you're going to buy the red and blue guard. You can buy this elite red guard, and then we're going to come over here and you're going to buy your elite red guard. Your elite blue guard. They each cost 5 million and various different resources. Like royal jellies, that shouldn't be too hard. You're doing decent at the game. 50 blueberries, 3 red blue extracts, and 15 mood charms. Now that you have that, you're starting to look good, man. So, next, you're going to want to come over here. And this is where it starts to get exciting. You're going to come over and up to the 25B shop for your first time. Go ahead and give your guys a clap on the back. You have made it to the 25B shop. Good job, guys. I know that feeling when you make it to the 25B shop. It feels amazing. But, you got a lot more going. So, keep going and keep pushing. And this was just an excuse to talk on the way up here. So once you're up here, there's going to be a bunch of things. But most importantly, you're going to want to come in here. Alright, starting off, you should have a couple good things. You're going to want to buy the first thing in here. Some people don't think you need it. It's going to be the glider. Okay? So, now you have the glider. Now, with that being said, you should save up for a couple hive slots. Hive slots are very versatile. You're going to use them you're going to need 25 of them. They get very expensive, as you can see, 4.55 billion. But if they're what I think they are, they should be, I think, 1 million on the start. So, buy a couple hive slots, and then buy the golden rake. After you buy the golden rake, you're going to want to go ahead and buy these beekeeper boots. The beekeeper boots are just all around good. 25 bee gather pollen, 1 bee attack, 6 player move speed, 20 jump power, 10 movement collection. Now, beekeeper's mask. You're going to go ahead and buy this. It's going to be your first hat you should get, and it's just all around decent hat. Then you're going to want to go ahead and you're going to buy the porcelain dipper. Like I said, you're always going to be wanting to buy hive slots in between each purchase so you're not falling behind on hive slots. Now once you buy the porcelain dipper, go ahead and go back and buy the Mondo belt bag. So now you're looking mighty fine. Then after this, after the basics in the shop, you're looking pretty good. And you are doing pretty good in honey making. And at this point in the game, you're going to come down here, and you're going to want to buy this silver soakers. These are really good sprinklers, and when you go in a field, yours will be silver, of course. You're going to place one down, and place another one down. You have two of them, and you use those, and they soak the field up. So that's how you use those and why they're important.
Okay, your editor once again back. So here's just a little tip on the soakers and the sprinklers. So normally when you place them down, you see in the bottom right, it says cannot place sprinklers this close to each other. Here's a tip: jump, then place. Now you don't get that warning. You can place them down. Just a tiny tip to help you. And yeah. Anyway, back to the video.
So with that being said, buy a couple more hive slots. Get to about 35 hive slots, and then you're going to want to go ahead and buy the porcelain bag or whatever. Now, you guys have done an amazing job. You are what some people consider mid-game, and I don't think you're mid-game quite yet, but you're very close. You only have a couple more things to go. One of the two things you're going to need, one of the things you need more is the honey mask. In here, you're going to come in here, and you're going to want to get the honey mask. This may seem expensive, but don't stress, it'll come quicker than you think. And that's one of the last things I consider. And then you're going to want to, basically you're almost there. You have 35 hive slots in the, the honey mask. You're going to want to come over here, and you're going to want to buy the final blue guard and the final red guard. And that's, at this point in the game, I consider you middle game. Good job. You guys came so far. If you're up at this point, you are now middle game. You're at the same stage of the game as I am, and you are doing really well from my concern. So you should keep going and maybe be better than me. So as you can see, Riley Guard here. So you guys got this. Peace, love, see ya.